Ah, it's live! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Game Bytes Show, the video podcast from Narnia.
Narnia. Narnia.
Narnia.
Narnia.
You could almost say it's from a whole other planet coaster. I'm joined by Jeremy Lawman Lamont. I am Jared Red Eye Dunn. And you know what? Honestly, we are doing Planet Coaster tonight. But you might say, but Jared, you did Planet Coaster last week when you screwed up Deserts of Karak, and you're correct. We did, and
then
no, that
Planet Coaster too.
Video did not save. It did not record well. It was bad. So here we are.
We had nothing for posterity, so we're coming back.
And honestly,
better than ever.
Let's be honest. This game is really good.
It is really good.
I'm really trying to verify that our stream is not all wonky, but this is just how it goes. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna do some more Planet Coaster, and in fact, we were gonna try to bring you a little treat. First off, I want to point out that I just realized this for the first time playing this game. This globe, not only can you interact with this globe, and it makes this really satisfying drone sound. But these are the people. These are my friends on Steam. And where they live. How creepy is that? Here I am. Here's Jeremy.
Yay.
This is your avatar that you made.
I know. That was the closest one that looked like me.
Look, I thought this looked pretty good. This guy looks pretty handsome.
Yeah.
All right, so we were gonna test out how to upload and download coasters, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working just quite yet. So we will keep an eye on that. Is what we're gonna do. No, I don't know. Doesn't seem to be working just quite yet. Okay, I apologize for that double sound. Okay. Excellent. So I do love this loading screen. I mentioned it before. I think it's the best loading screen of 2016.
I kind of like the music. I've sort of gotten into this chill vibe that they do.
Yeah, this game is super relaxing. Which is really good, because this loading screen is really long. Why am I streaming during AGDQ? Well,
that's a great question. We don't have an answer.
We're going to speed run Planet Coaster. We're gonna beat the game with the worst coasters
in 30 minutes.
Just watch. It's happening right now. I think this load screen is longer when you're streaming.
You know what? It's giving me plenty of time to put the finishing touches on my own coaster.
The one you ran off the map?
The one I ran off the map. So I'm learning a lot about the logistics of building a roller coaster.
There are some quirks about
one is
building a coaster.
you have to honor property rights, I guess. You can't really can't build a coaster on your neighbor's yard.
That's right. Okay, so here we are. We're back in the game, and it's maybe a little framey, but that's okay. Oh, our monument to success. So we are going to. It appears to be somewhat working. I think the stream is working. So I'm going to turn that off to just preserve bandwidth. Okay, so we built this last time, and you really couldn't watch it. So I actually removed the video from the archive. And it's about to go here. So to start things off, we are going to ride our coaster. This is the Game Bytes Show Greatest Export. That's the name of this coaster. And it's truly a sight to behold. So we went all wood because, I don't know, we wanted to go with a wood coaster. Come on, give me a break.
That thing is the most hideous thing I think I've ever seen.
This coaster is legit. Look, you're at a 900-degree angle.
Don't make me look at that.
The people love it. Look. Yes. They love it. It's going to take you right up to the moon.
So I have just exported my first coaster to Steam Workshop.
Sweet. Well, we're going to check that out.
We're going to.
Look, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see specifically. Go away, you basic controls thing. What these people think about it. What's this lady think about it? Well, she thinks she has puke on her shoes, which is really unfortunate. But Game Bytes' greatest export tickets are a steal. Oh, well, we can fix that. Ticket price, $10. No, 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 no. This is a $20 coaster. Welcome to the Game Bytes show, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Planet Coaster. Now, Planet Coaster is a very fun game. Yeah, the Texas Giant was just a great wooden coaster. And I will come fully clean. I don't really like roller coasters. I don't like to ride on them anyway.
No, I also do not.
They're fun to design.
They're all right. I mean, you know, you can put other people through like the most like perilous misery of their lives. I'm okay with that.
So we can kind of run through this game again a little bit since I totally cut it out. You know, Planet Coaster, it kind of mixes the sort of coaster design aspect, which, you know, we designed this from scratch. And, you know, we'll probably design another coaster because that honestly is the funnest part of the game. Combined with a little bit of a sim aspects, right? So right back to Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you kind of build up your park, you got to manage your people. They do a good job of it. You know, each person that comes in is like a real person. So here's a person coming in. He's already kind of hungry, which is a little bothersome. He has to use the potty chair, but that's okay because I put a turlet right here. Look, there goes a guy to go use the commode. So good for him. Good for him. And I think there's food in here. What's this? Chief beef. So this guy can get him a chief beef. He can eat his burger and come over here and
then
make a dookie.
Let nature take its course.
Right.
No, you got be a gentleman, man. Be a uncouth
make
bastard.
a le dookie.
That's better. Wait, and say it with a pinky.
There is a lot of vomit in the park. That seems like a real problem that we should.
You know what? That's how you know it's a good one too.
I'm gonna be honest. I know where the vomit is. It's right here. This thing, people love this roller coaster. They can't get enough of it. Look at this. Look at all the chief beef gone to waste here. So how do we fix this, you might say? Well, we're going to go into park management. Oh, man. They are really upset about the vomit and the stupid hats. Oh, the hats are so broken. So we have a janitor. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to hire a new janitor. And I apologize to this gentleman in advance because he is about to get the worst job in the history of the world. His only duty is to work right here at Puketopia. I don't want him doing litter or bins, just vomit. Clean it forever. I'm sorry.
That is some truly like
You know what? You know what? We're not awful people here. Oh, we can't give him a raise. But you know what? We'll give him a raise, but we can't promote him. So he's working.
You should make him
Puketopia.
captain of the puking fields. Make him the Lord General.
Yeah, right. Oh, here he comes. Look at him. He is making it happen with his broom. Have you ever cleaned puke with a broom? I don't think that's the best way to do it.
You should give him a Swiffer or something.
At least he has boots and gloves, though. I feel a little bit better about that. So this thing, you know, we're going to make this $10. We're going to fill this queue because we can. Emperor's Galleon has broken down. So you do need to manage your coasters here. And it's a little bit... So, not inspection. I wanted to refurbish it. Oh, well. Whatever. Good enough. Alright, that's looking good. What do we got going here? Yeah, we literally just built that and it's already falling apart. Whatever. Stupid wooden coasters. We knew we shouldn't have built those. So we're doing okay here. This queue is not too bad. I don't know. This section of the park, I mean, let's be honest, is dead. This is dead to the world, and we should do something about that. So, what are we gonna do? Well, let's put in another puke ride. People love to puke. The Rocktopus, absolutely. Look at this. Look at this thing. All right. It's the pirate theme. This is our pirate theme of our park, so it makes sense. So we get this little pirate fort, and the Emperor's Galleon, whatever, boat. Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
That guy.
Just checking it out. Looking for a Rocktopus. All right, so let's put this here. Yeah, let's make an entrance. You know what? We're gonna make the entrance over here, and we're gonna make the exit. Yeah, whatever, right there. Fine. Perfect. Perfect. And by perfect, I mean pretty much the worst queue in the history of queues. Let's just kind of snake it around, because I feel like demand for the Rocktopus is going to be through the roof.
You know, we should design the world's first geriatric theme park.
There's really no rides. There's just first aids and bathrooms,
benches,
and benches. All right, what are we gonna call the Rocktopus?
I don't know. The Rocktopus doesn't seem like it's that intense.
Rocktober. No, isn't that the Metalocalypse or whatever game you like? Okay. You like some Double Fine game that has Rocktober.
Brutal Legends. Check it out on our archive. I'm pretty sure we saved it.
Maybe.
I don't know. My stuff is sort of hit or miss as to whether it ends up on YouTube. So.
I always forget about it. Let's be honest. Look at these guys. They're about to go on a runaway steam train, and they are going to have the time of their life.
They have no idea that it's unfinished.
Look, look at all the hats they're wearing, though. That's pretty good. That's really what we want. You know what? You want to drive demand? You build a hat shop. That's what we've learned.
Listen, though, I have a project for you. So my coaster is fully exported to Steam Workshop, which is something that you can do in Planet Coaster. You can export your roller coasters directly out to Steam, as long as they can be completed. You know, there are some rules for this sort of thing, and then you can import them into your own theme park.
Okay.
So I've got one that I have engineered for basically maximum boredom and maximum nausea. Actually, it's not that I tried. I have this amazing talent for it, and I think we need to let that one loose.
We do. We definitely do. So let's.
Redland. This is still Redland, right? Is this Redland?
Redland. Yeah. Park? Redland. Yeah. Here it is. Jeremy Supreme. Let's subscribe to it. I don't know if I have to be out of the game for it to.
I don't know how it works either. In fact, actually, I'm surprised you're able to find it. Does it automatically find your friends' coasters?
Yeah. Well,
right.
I actually had you pulled up, but yeah, you sort of can. Here's your workshop, dude. You are on your way. I'm gonna follow you, and you are on your way.
Heck yeah!
To becoming one of the greatest modders in Steam Workshop history.
PewDiePie, get out the way.
I don't think he's a modder, is he?
I don't know. He doesn't do anything as far as I'm concerned.
Look, Jeremy Supreme. It's so good. It's in here twice. This is literally the worst roller coaster I've ever seen.
No, it's good.
It has zero excitement.
No, well, that's just the boring parts.
Oh my gosh.
No.
What is this?
Oh, it's really good. I double-checked that. I worked so hard on it.
Does it complete? Does this actually complete?
Yeah, it does. See, that's the thing. So I think the way that the excitement and stuff works is
build it up here above the world. There it is. Yes, we did it.
They rate like the worst part. They like if at any point on your roller coaster you reach like a minimum excitement level, like if you know, because nobody gets excited going up the cranky thing. Turn off. Okay, so you're getting some comments in the chat that it looks like spaghetti. So you got to turn off all the struts there, and we'll just have it kind of like
float
out
in space.
Yeah. Because it's good, but the problem is that I have like three or four different sections where you go up a little cranky risey thing. And I feel like I'm okay with that. If I go on a roller coaster and it's like there's a part in the middle, I'm like, okay,
They
catch my breath. But apparently, when
they
those
go
sections go down to zero excitement, that's what the whole coaster gets rated as. I protest this vigorously.
I'm afraid to build this.
Look,
my park was going so well until you introduced this thing.
You're the one who did that wooden coaster. I can't believe there's no room
people
for you to criticize my coaster.
Game Bytes show's greatest export.
Listen, the Jeremy Supreme is going to be the most popular ride in this park by far.
Look at its prestige.
Zero excitement rating and max nausea.
Look at these stats. All right, we're building. I'm glad I happen to be like independently wealthy in this playthrough so far, because this thing costs a third of the net value of my park. I'll have you know.
So here's the thing. I had no point of reference. I literally installed this game like an hour ago. And
you watched me last week build the Game Bytes show's greatest export. It was amazing.
It was a slideshow, though. I couldn't see anything. So I sort of made this having no clue what I was doing. And this is my first effort.
All right.
And if you watch it, I mean, look, regardless of what the stats say, don't pay any attention.
All right. Well, we're gonna build this, I guess. Over here. I'm not even sure where to fit this thing. Honestly, like this is an issue in of itself. We're gonna have to engineer like a whole new planet to build this thing on.
Now you can see why. I was having those property rights issues.
All right. Well, I think we can fit it right here. I'm trying to get the station like as close to the park as possible. I think it's if I put it here, and then we come from Spaceland. Holy cow. All right, well, here goes nothing. I clicked. It took like 4, and look how tiny the car is. This will not make. You should have made this station like 400 platforms bigger. Oh man. You are fired.
I didn't know you could change the station.
You can. Okay. All right, well, let's do this. Let's build our queue. We have to build it 400 feet in the air, because you're going to need an elevator. You have to snake around the supports here. Oh, we just took one out. Okay, I'm not building this any longer than that, because that will be terrible. Okay. All right, let's do this. Yep, here we go. I'm going to have the exit funnel towards the Game Bytes show's greatest export, so that they can, bear witness to an actually good coaster. We'll have them walk.
You really have to hit the lowest lows so that you can have the highest highs.
That's right. This is like a 400 feet path. Okay. Oh man, what? I take it. I think this was a mistake. We should not have had.
You know what? The money's spent. We've got to make this
work. The money is spent. The money is completely spent. Okay, we need cobblestone. I guess 33 feet wide. Oh, so here's another weird thing: is I recently changed the meters to feet. So.
Oh, we don't want no metric system here.
That's right. We're gonna build kind of like this, and I'm gonna put like bathrooms and first aid and like a payphone so people can call their moms and have them come pick them up because they don't want to live anymore. Okay.
That's what I do whenever I call my mom.
All right, let's ride the Why Jeremy Why.
Oh, this you're going to be so impressed. The 5 people who actually get to ride this for the 12 minutes that it lasts.
Well, it's going to bankrupt the park, so I hope we enjoy it while it goes here.
Just the sheer power cost to get the thing up the top of that.
The amount we just depleted all of the steel in China.
We had to buy our own. No, this is good. Actually, I have to say I haven't seen this in first person myself, so this will be good.
You know, you can speed up the chain lifts, right?
This is really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why everybody thought it was so boring. Maybe they just... you know what? I considered making them climb themselves, like get out and push the thing.
Walk to the top.
It's part of the price of admission.
All right, here we go.
So this one also can be inverted. And I didn't realize that until the very end. So there's one spot at the end where it gets inverted.
This is why they think your coaster is so boring.
So you can fix it for me. So this is the thing. You can rehabilitate.
I don't... Oh my god, this is a puke fest. Oh, I'm getting sick just riding along. What have you done? Why, Jeremy, why? Oh.
So that's why that's why I was saying I have like somehow I just have this natural talent for having. You know what else I didn't realize? I didn't realize that the carriage that this thing is on independently swings. So
I'm gonna tell you now, we're gonna have to hire at least 2 more janitors to clean up the vomit from this thing.
I didn't think it was possible.
Oh my god! Oh, gee. This is. What?
I gotta mute my camera. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to close Redland. It's all over.
You know what I like about it? I like that between the actual turns that I put in and the fact that the caddy that this thing is on swings independently, it's not so much like being on a roller coaster.
It's like being in a dryer.
It's like being put inside a bottle, like a bottle full of marbles, and just shaken.
Here we go. I hope you're ready. This is the 3rd of 4 lift hills. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, it spins. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, do not play. Do not play this coaster in VR. Oh jeez.
All right.
Oh, you're spinning on the lift hill. How did you manage that?
So I'm basically the Hitler of roller coasters. Oh, man.
All right.
So,
here we go again.
Now, you cannot dispute that this is the greatest thing that you'll ever see in this game.
It is certainly the most unique coaster.
This is going to get all the ratings.
All the bad ones. The bad ratings.
I'm gonna get all the stars 1 star at a time.
0 times anything is 0.
Oh. That's my contribution, Jared.
Oh, God, the negative G's.
I just want your eyeballs.
Oh, no. What have you done? What
Look,
have
I'm
you
telling
done? Oh. Oh, man, they're upside down. Oh, they're upside down again. Oh, man. No, there's 1 more lift hill? There's 5 lift hills?
I told you 12 minutes. Okay. I can take this.
The people are going to be waiting in line for like 4 hours just for the car to finish once. I'm pretty sure this would kill someone in real life.
Well, that's why I was saying like a geriatric park, because then it wouldn't really matter if they ever got to the end.
It's just a way to go out in style.
Oh
man.
I think that took up all of our time. Good night, everybody. That's the Game Bytes show.
Oh no. Here we go.
Listen, I worked hard on this for this show.
This is a maintenance nightmare.
Oh, but at least it's contiguous. There was a period of time where it would literally shoot you off the end of the thing. I think that the lift hills have just the right, refractory period.
No, what have you done? Smooth this out! Oh, no!
There may be some tools I haven't really discovered here.
Oh, you came into the station like 500 miles an hour. Coasting along, don't stop me now, the ride of your life. You have unlocked these achievements somehow.
See, the trick is, you can't actually stop at the platform. It just keeps going. Once you get on this, you're on it.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. I mean, we're going to open it. I mean, there's clearly only one solution here.
The tickets are going to be $500 a piece.
Let's see how our hat store's doing. Nothing. But people are wearing hats. Look at all these handsome hats.
Wouldn't it be amazing if people started leaving the hat store in droves?
People
for the
love the Rocktober. The game just lags when we come over here. Let's watch for the first. We're gonna go in fast motion here, and watch for the first person to get on this ride.
We'll rename it after them.
That's right. Rip that person. It will be the end of them. It also has a terrible Q rating, but let's be honest. I'm not spending money on improving this Q rating for this terrible ride. How long did that take?
It took me an hour. It took me a whole long time.
I mean, to ride. It lasted 362 seconds.
I mean, that seems like a good value for your money, right?
It gets up to 95 miles an hour. The average speed is only 20. School zone speed, ladies and gentlemen. However, it gets faster than most people have driven in their cars. Nobody is going to come to this ride. This is a budget sink. Okay.
You know what? They don't have the statistics, though.
All right. You know what? We're just going to do one thing just to take care of business. We're going to build a festival-themed first aid right there. Rip anyone that comes through here. Okay. Wow. Well, anyway, so the... The Steam Workshop for roller coasters is actually super handy, as you can see. You can even in the middle of playing. I was not sure that this would work, but there are tons of really cool stuff in here that you should definitely check out. None of them from Jeremy. Let's see. Let's just kind of look at. I mean, you can buy little different shops, like not different shops, but like themed, custom designed shops. Here's a. See, here's how people do real roller coasters, dude.
Hey, look at that. Though, I don't think that they have quite the same, engineering dichotomy that mine does. They just don't quite bring the same same level of excitement.
Wait, 0?
20 miles per hour.
Literally 0 excitement.
But that's not true either. I wanted to do
Wait.
This.
Oh, it was the janitor. I thought someone was coming to ride it.
He just let the janitor rode the ride. Like he left the puking fields. The only thing that was worse than cleaning up all the vomit.
We are gonna build our own coaster. Something good. Let's do something good here, y'all. Not the free swing that we just rode on. It was terrible. I believe this one is an inverted two-seater. Oh man, the Game Bytes greatest export is broken down. This is the end of the park, ladies and
Their
gentlemen.
only choice now is the Jeremy Supreme.
Let's see if any of them leave that and go there. Look, it's like they know not to come here.
You need to put a hat store next to that.
There goes the janitor. Maybe he'll get on it. It's like this little melted snowman just warns them of danger. Oh, but man, they are already lining up for the Game Bytes show's greatest export. Okay. Spinning spiral. This sounds like a super puke fest. Let's build one. All right. Yeah. Okay. Great. Let's do that. No.
So how's your cash flow in this park? Are you making money?
I was, till I bought your coaster. Yeah. No, I'm making money hand over fist, or I was. Like, I think one of the months, if we just saw, was $15,000 profit.
That's not bad. That's like half of a Jeremy Supreme.
Indeed. All right, so we're gonna build this guy. I
mean, my roller coaster is pretty imposing on the skyline. I mean, that you have to at least give it that.
So we're gonna kind of drop these guys. I don't know how this works. This is a weird coaster. So it has like this spin mechanism. Well, let's do it, I guess. And then, oh, we're still in like super fast mode. And then make like a gentle turn. Oh my god, this is gonna be a puke. Oh man. Let's. Hello. Here we go.
Mm.
How does this work? Here we go. Here we go. This is it. All right, let's straighten it up. Let's we'll flatten this out a little bit here in a minute. Oh, they spin in circles. Oh, I hate that. Let's build it. So we need to do something here. Helix upright. Oh, they're gonna puke so bad. Can we do a half helix up? Upright, upright. There we go. Now let's lock this bad boy again. Because I know about physics, I'm not gonna do 15 lift hills. We're simply going to... Yeah. Down left. Oh man, they're puking everywhere. Oh, this is going to be a terrible ride too. Yeah, so we're just going to go for it. You know, and one of the things, and I don't want to say griped about it a little bit, but that I'd really like to see them do is like the ability to go into like just a sandbox mode when I'm not running like my park here, so that I can like design the thing and then be like, okay, now I've designed it. Where am I gonna put it?
Now place it. Yeah.
That would be super good.
You know, I think though you could run into some problems with that if you just don't, because when you're building the coaster, like it fits in a certain designated space, right? So I feel like you'd run into situations where you could build something and then have a really hard time placing it.
I'm sure, but it seems like it'd be better to me. All right, so we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of finish this one up. because seriously, your coaster took like 400 hours. We're gonna put in. We're gonna show off block sections here, and then we're gonna add in a second coaster. Yeah. Excuse me? I want you to do this. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so, okay, stop the test. I want to select, I'm going to show you how you speed this bad boy up, because I ain't waiting on that. You do it down here under utility. Boom!
Oh.
So let's do it. Let's ride this bad boy. Let's see what genius we've wrought here. Here we go. Excitement's through the roof. Not quite. Oh! now we're going sideways. That's great.
Oh man.
Now we're backwards. That's terrible.
I cannot take this.
No, this is awful.
No.
Oh, we're just spinning.
Oh.
You know what? Not too bad.
No, actually, I mean, you know, it could be worse.
We come in way too fast. It could be much better though. Okay, so let's start the test. Let's sort of tweak it a little bit here. We can do this. We can do it. First of all, this is a monstrosity, the likes of which mankind has never seen before. Well, that might have been true, except for Jeremy's coaster.
Yeah.
So let's super smooth that. Actually, let's raise it and then smooth it. Is that helping? I think I've exhausted the amount that smoothing will help me here. Good enough. Good enough for government work, as they like to say. Smooth bank, yeah. Yes. All right. This is gonna be perfect. They're gonna love this, and by love it I mean whatever. We're going with it. Here we go. Let's watch them. Let's watch them have the time of their lives, just like that Green Day song. Here they go. Oh, they're spinning now and just puking everywhere.
Yeah.
They do pretty good until this turn. No, that is the wrong answer. I want to make it bigger. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. There we go. This needs to be smoothed.
You know, I gotta say, you're doing some pretty expert moves here. Like, I was building my stuff like one piece at a time and just hoping that I could get it to connect. But like all of these multiple piece adjustments that you're making, like, that's actually a pretty good way to do it, I imagine.
Like a Victoria wing. I don't even know what that means. Victoria wing. Here we go. So this is going to freak them out. They will hate this. Yeah. So let's fix this a little bit. Now we need to like straighten this, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is like the most awful looking thing in the world. So let's do it like this. Yes. Now I want you to just complete. Oh, you won't complete. Good enough. That's a little better. Ideally, we should have designed that a little better, but yeah, they don't like this. We'll fix that in a second. They're probably still freaked out from that initial one, so let's go ahead and fix that now. Oh, that was the wrong way. See, this is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty good. Maybe. I don't know. If it's not good, we're just going with it, because you know what? This is the Game Bytes show, and this is what you've come to expect. I think we improved it a little bit. Excitement is up. That is a fact. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. Whatever this performs is what we're launching.
All right.
Woohoo! Excitement's good through that turn. Gets a little bit high. A lot of it high. It's coming down.
What happens if, I mean, what do they get too overstimulated? Is that what happens if the excitement meter gets too high up there?
Yeah, they get scared if they're going too fast and make sharp turns and stuff. They're super wimps. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Oh, they don't like that turn at all. So we need brakes. All right, good enough. Great. Start the test. You know what? Let's hit done because we have to test it anyway. Great. Oh man, we super put this on the wrong side. So no, you know what? We're gonna fix that. Yeah, good enough. Okay, done. Launch the test. Excuse me. Checklist. Entrance over here. Why not? Exit over here. Why not? Great. Yeah. So Planet Coaster, you know, honestly is a lot of fun. If you are into sort of that sim coaster, roller coaster tycoon, not sim coaster. That was, I mean, I guess it could be a game. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. Definitely worth your time. Oh, nope. That's hideous. That is the most hideous thing in the world. And I've really enjoyed my time with it. The simulation aspects. Oh no, what have we done? They get a little thin. They're not probably the greatest in the world, but they work. Look, we fixed our fear and our nausea. Excitement's a little low, but you know what?
You really can't have everything. I mean,
that's true. That is true. Excuse me? I could have more cars without the block section? How is that even a possibility? That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. All right, well, give me the 3 cars then. Test it. Oh man, they've got to do. Yeah, the block section will actually make it less appealing. So, whee! There they go. All right, pretty good. This is not the Spiral one. This is the Redemption. Actually, it's the Redemption. Please forgive us. All right, guys. That is pretty good. Open the ride. It will drive. So much demand to this section of the park. Let's see if your coaster has had a single...
Come on.
Visitor. It's broken down.
I can't believe that. 50 miles of track.
It's had 0 lifetime guests.
Well, it did have one, but you have to get to the end for it to count.
It is costing us $3,000 a month just to operate. So there you have it. It's as they say, you can make things just too good. It was ahead of its time, you know?
It was too
on the moon, this thing would have been rad.
Too beautiful for this world.
That's right. So thank you again for joining us on this Planet Coaster Redux episode. Apologize for the video last week. I mean, let me know if we're still having issues. I think I fixed it. I made some updates, tweaked some drivers. Oh, here comes some people to ride. Oh, people were on that. No, they weren't.
Maybe they just got there and they haven't finished yet.
Maybe.
Give it another hour and we'll see if they show up on the
end. No, this is my coaster, dude. This is the good one.
Oh, I see.
Not your bad stuff.
No, my coaster.
They come in facing like backwards. Oh man, some people start facing backwards. That is the worst. Anyway, what were we saying? Thank you for joining us again on this weekly episode. Maybe we'll play Planet Coaster again. I really like this game. I think it's worth revisiting again and again and again. We'll build like a mountain or something over top of this, you know, so we don't have to look at it anymore.
The only requirement for future Planet Coaster streams is I get to build a coaster every time.
Let's just hope he gets better.
This may be the last one.
Let's just build a mountain over this thing. Just hide it from sight.
Just drape it over.
It'll cost us a grand fortune. We're just gonna bury this in a mound of sadness.
It'll be less to throw a mountain on it than it is just to keep it open.
Anyway, join us again next week, Mondays, 10 o'clock Central Time-ish. I know we started a little late today, but you know what? That's the promise we bring you. Late starts and grand escapades. You can find us at twitch.tv/GameByteShow, which you're watching us now if you're on Twitch, or you can find our archives over at youtube.com/GameByteShow, where we put up all the videos that we streamed, stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. We also do a bi-weekly, twice weekly.
Yeah, I usually say bi-weekly, and then semi and bi, and I usually clarify either way that it's twice a week.
We do a audio podcast, which we know you're interested in and you want to go listen to. So find that over at GameByteShow.com. And you can subscribe to us on iTunes. You can subscribe to our RSS feed at that website. You can find videos to, the same videos you'd find on YouTube. So you can just go straight there.
But better, if you go to the website and link from there, they're better.
It is better because it's ours.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff. Leave us comments. Find us over on Twitter at GameByteShow. Collectively, you can find myself individually at red_I.
You can find me and my great roller coaster designs at Jeremy_Lamont. You can find our other two podcast co-hosts at Legrand for Legrand Jolly. That's Legrande. And for Dale Jones at Count Elmdor.
That's right. So thank you again for joining us. I'm just going to continue to bury Jeremy's shame here, and we will see you next time.